Okay, here we go again. Actually, this week, what I'm supposed to be talking to you about is my special project. And one of my speech projects, well, the first one will actually be on how to save your important information and material so that in any case of emergency, that it's accessible. You can just grab it and go with it. And I'm going to go through some of this with the sources that I have. One of the first sources that I looked at is Good Housekeeping. It was an article in there off the internet. And what that talks about is there are certain documents that you are supposed to maintain in cases of an emergency, such as your birth certificate, your social security number, baptismal papers, educational certifications and degrees that you have, your military records, as well as your pay records. And another thing that I had to go over was the type of information that you would use to um, to store your information on. One of them would be a flash drive, of course, and then either a CD or DVD, or the different types of them, and what type of software that you would use to record them. And that's basically for your digital media. And then the other one was from a site called Life Hacker. It was life planning, and it actually spoke about how you should gather your information, how you should store your information, and periodically after doing that, you go back and update it so it can always be current. I think it's pretty good topic. And it was a whole lot more sources that I had than that, but I had to pretty much basically break it down to what could be accessible and what was more important for the speech. Is there any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Okay, well, according to the information that I have from these sources, I guess they are more leaning toward digital media more so than like a flash drive, simply because it's a little bit more harder to destroy, and if it gets wet, you can just wipe it off, so on and so forth. But even if you were to use a flash drive or something like that, of course not a floppy disk, they recommend that you save it in sort of like one of the safes or something like that that you buy from Walmart, because it's fireproof and it's also waterproof as well, and it has a lockbox on it. Plus, it could be picked up and carried. But maybe you can come and see our speech or my speech, and then you can learn a little bit more information about it. Thank you. I appreciate it.